If I was that character now, I'd just be going, another thing. I don't care now. Just kill me.
Hello and welcome to the Superpower Dead Eye team. I'm Peter.
And I'm Rick. Today we're going to have a bit of a discussion about a movie we saw a couple of weeks ago now, I reckon. You may have heard of it. It was called Alien. Forgot the rest of it. Romulus. Alien Romulus. Yep, the latest chapter in the Alien saga. Kind of pitched between the first movie and the second movie, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not across Alien. Yeah.
Between Alien and Aliens. It's a betweequel.
Yeah. Well, yes. Don't get me started on that one. But so we saw it a couple of weeks ago.
With all intention of getting the review out last week, but it didn't happen.
And now I'm really struggling to remember a lot of detail about the film that was that good. Should we just go in now? That there's gonna in the discussion there's gonna be spoilers, so
yeah,
I'm not gonna say a point where the spoilers will happen. It's just gonna happen. So if you haven't seen the movie like everyone else has by now,
I think a lot of people have gone to see it, which is good because it's getting people back in the cinemas, and it's been a bit of a hit. So that's Deadpool and Wolverine have brought people in. This has brought people in.
Yeah.
I think Beetlejuice is going to bring people back in, which I don't know why, but that's probably good for movies. I am a bit of an Alien fan. I do like the Alien franchise, some much more than others, and I did enjoy this. I think the Prometheus and was it Covenant that came before?
Yeah, I think it was Covenant. Yeah.
They were okay, but I wasn't that keen on. I don't like people over-explaining stuff. Like I just like a bit of mystery, and every time I don't care
it's okay
who
to have that.
was. I don't care who Darth Vader was as a kid, and I don't care where the xenomorph came from. So while they were probably okay, or Prometheus was probably an okay movie, Covenant was a bit rubbish. I would have preferred the world without them, but they're here now, and that's it. But I thought this was quite well done. I thought it was a step up from those two, and I quite enjoyed it for the most part. There's a couple of things I didn't like so much, but it kept me entertained.
I'm not a massive fan of the franchise. I don't think I've actually even seen the first one. I don't think I've seen the original Alien. I do remember Aliens. I think I may have watched 3 and 4. One was the Joss Whedon directed one, and one was David Fincher, I think.
Well, David Fincher did 3. Joss Whedon wrote 3, and he was going to do it. It was a French director whose name escapes me, but he's the guy that did Amélie and The City of Lost Children and those types.
Okay. Yep. All right. I don't think I maybe watched Prometheus, but it made no sense to me, so I didn't even bother with Covenant. And so I went to this one going, have a look. To me, it started off really well. I was quite. I liked the first fifth of it, and it looked interesting. It looked like it looked like it could just be a small, tight, scary movie, and then
it was good world building. Like it was good world building, seeing somewhere that we haven't seen before, and they're sort of establishing that something must have happened to Earth because people are trying to live on other planets now, and it's not really working for them very well. So that's basically the premise that sets them off, because everyone's dying on this planet for mining, and so these young people want to get out.
Well, that's my first part. So straight away, and I get why they cast young people for it. There's a couple of reasons. Obviously, they want to try and get a younger audience in, and the idea of they're stuck on this mining planet, and then they work to earn their freedom off it, and then the company keeps changing the rules. It's like
Weyland-Yutani, they're dodgy.
Yeah, it's like they realize that they're going to be here forever. They're never going to get off. That makes sense to the plot of the story. Like they're the ones that want to try and get away. Then they discover that there's a spaceship up in space, which turns out to be bits and pieces of the original. Is it the Nostradamus? I don't know.
It's at the very beginning. It's like a salvage mission, and they get pieces from the.
But it is the ship from the original.
Yeah, but it's
didn't it get atomized? Didn't it get blown to pieces?
No, but that's what I mean. It's the ship that they go to is not the ship from Alien, but at the very beginning of the movie, a ship was salvaging pieces from the was it Nostradamus?
I don't think it is. Yeah,
something like that.
Didn't they get blown to pieces? Like, wasn't it vaporized?
That's what they were salvaging, space junk from that ship. So there must have been some pieces left. So it was like a research lab, basically, in space.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they ran into the research lab. That's right. Yes, I'm getting my timeline of the movie confused
But
already.
at the very beginning, you see the salvage crew getting stuff, and then the ship that they go to has obviously got stuff from that ship on there.
That's right. Yes, and it was the two halves, the Romulus and the Remus, and I still, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me because I didn't watch it. But as far as I understand, the first ship at the end of the first one got nuked and would have been atomized, but that's still bits. I don't know how that happens. So the very first,
but
it got blown up.
The second Death Star's still so intact in them.
Okay, let's go down the movie tropes road then. So I guess the first bit that really pulled me out of it, because I agree with you. I like that world building of that first bit and their reasons, and there was kind of setups and stuff like that. But then, so it's like, okay, we're going to set up this little heist thing. We need your android thing, to help us open doors. By the way, the guy that played the android, Andy,
synthetic,
was brilliant. Yeah, he was brilliant. He was just
he was very.
That
good.
was my favorite takeaway from the movie by far. The guy was absolutely fantastic. But so they all come together and I don't think they steal a ship. It must have been theirs. And
as they're taking off, they need to steal the pods so that they can do the space travel.
Because they want to go to a planet.
Yeah, they can probably travel far, but they wouldn't survive it.
Yeah, so they need the cryogenic tube thingies. Yeah. So, but I just didn't get how they were able to get off the planet without. It just took off, and I'm waiting for now they've got a sneaky part to get past the system that detects them taking off the planet that they don't want anyone to leave from. So
maybe
unless
they take off lots to do other things, but not as far as they went.
I don't know. I was like, they just left.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I just thought of it as let's get the story moving.
So there's that, and like it was good up to a point, and then it just became another movie, and it was like they had some good ideas, and then it's like, all right, let's see if we can up the explosions. Let's see if we can up the set pieces.
Yeah, see, I didn't mind that.
Then I just got bored. It was just
I thought they had, not all of them worked, but I thought they had some really good set pieces, and there were something like the bit in the elevator I thought went a bit long, and there was a bit where I just thought, oh, that was not necessary when he's doing a Jason Bourne down the middle of the staircase, surfing on the alien. I thought the part with the anti-gravity or the gravity stuff and the alien blood, them having to dodge that, I thought that was quite entertaining. I thought the face hugger scene at the beginning was entertaining.
That was good. It was after that it kind of went off the rails for me. And
I still enjoyed it, and it was, to me, it just did a good job of just building on stuff. It was a bit like the first Jurassic Park, where one thing happened after another, and sometimes I like that, and sometimes I don't. But in this case, I did enjoy it.
Well, I didn't in this one, but I think there was a lot of references or homages to the earlier films.
Yeah, there's a couple on the nose ones too, like when he said, "Get away from her, you B."
And there was no reason for him to say that.
Although I have heard or read people on the internet saying he said that not because he knew about the future when Ripley says it, but because
he was trying to be more human.
No, the other English guy, that's what he called him all the time. He called him the B word all the time. So it was just too obvious. The delivery of that, while he was terrific in the role, the delivery of that probably was a bit on the nose.
No. I get that more now. I get that because now it was that line, but there was a different reason for it, and probably as that synth or whatever, he didn't swear. I bet that wasn't in his programming to swear or something.
But also, it wasn't really necessary. And the other bit was that I thought when they killed when she got rid of the baby, the hybrid human Prometheus-looking thing, when she just did the action hero line like "Mother effer" or something, I thought that was a bit unnecessary too.
But no, seriously, the way they just kept on they just got out of one thing, barely any time to breathe, and then you got the next one and the next one.
So I was bored. It was like a roller coaster.
No, it wasn't a roller coaster. It just kept going up and up and up and boring. And then there was a point in there where I was actually thinking, if I was that character now, I'd just be going, another thing. I don't care now. Just kill me. Like, I'd be dead.
Yeah, but that's you. Yeah. That's why they were young, Rick. They've got something to live for.
Just let me die. Like, oh my God, she's still alive. Oh my God, there's more of them. It was like, okay.
And that's something I did think. I thought, like, we start with one and then all of a sudden there's more of the aliens. I guess it's because it is that research lab. And I think it's alluded to by the android that there is a place where there's other life forms. I think there's like something on his computer. And that wasn't necessary having the Ian Holm Ash. Really, I think it would have been better if it was the guy from this one, like a different model of him,
a different version of him. Okay, yeah,
he would have pulled that off really well, talking to himself.
What about Lance Henriksen?
Yeah, but he would have looked just as fake as.
Yeah, I know, but it would have worked in the timeline though. But
yeah, well, I'm not sure how far away it was or how close Aliens is to it, but.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I don't know. To me, it was a movie, and I saw it, and I forgot it pretty soon.
To me, I enjoyed it. I think it's probably I'll probably have to see it again to work out where I would rank it, but it's either the third or fourth best Alien movie that they've done, I think.
Well, then it sits behind the original and Aliens, and then that, and it was something else, and then that. Okay.
I would recommend it. I'd give it a thumbs up.
I just don't. If you want to see a movie that kills 2 hours or whatever, go see it. It's all right.
Thank you for watching the Superpower Dare Die team. If you enjoy our videos, please like them, please subscribe to our channel, and please leave a comment. It all helps our channel grow. Join us on our Facebook page. Links in the description. Take care and goodbye.